after they told us about it, I looked down that way, and there it went by. So
yeah, I got a text from my daughter-in-law, and she was telling me it was stuck there. I was doing something, and so when I got back with it, by the time I was talking to it, it got out. So I said, yeah, he probably figured, oh, I can go north 1 block and cross First Street up the railroad track, because they still show that on GPS.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
You saw everything?
Close to it.
Did you really?
I loaded up the back end of my Infinity with stuff to take to Goodwill. So, and I had mine and my sister's in it. So I sold a lot of stuff. Personally, I sold like $1,500 worth of miscellaneous clothes.
Wow.
But like Darian sold like
You need to quit buying so many clothes.
$400 worth, and Trenton with the kids sold,
Yeah.
That's pretty good though.
so much worth, and
At least you got money out. I mean,
yeah,
better than just sitting around not being used or
it's amazing
giving it away.
how many clothes you buy
Not
Yeah.
bad.
and you have in your closet that you don't wear.
Yeah.
You know, I had more stuff I could have like pulled out from the basement. I was pulling the kids' costumes out that had been down there for years. You know that.
I looked at some old photos the other day, and I got a shirt in my closet I wore 10 years ago. They don't have they won't fit me now.
I got one back in the 90s. That, probably
Well, it probably fits you still.
97. It does now. It wouldn't then, but it was a shirt that I got over in Germany. I didn't want to get rid of. So
Yeah,
I don't wear
like
it.
a keepsake.
Yeah, we were busy doing a bunch of stuff before this popcorn festival, and we're like, I don't want to take the time out to do all
I'm
that.
so
Went
tired from the
through
festival.
like
Oh,
6 whole pork loins, 175 hot dogs, 6 pounds of
175 hot dogs?
I mean,
yes,
he's fine.
6 pounds of coney
Oh.
sauce,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not tired because of him.
big
but
bags of like
You're not
nachos
used
and
to
chew,
it.
8 of
It'd be
those.
fun. Their parent, his
Wow.
mom and dad. are
Yeah,
gone.
that's just some of the stuff I went through. 3 big cans of cheese
Okay.
sauce.
Yeah.
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 So you're stealing from all the vendors up here, see?
Yeah.
They were
That's
coming to
where
me
I-
complaining.
Were
Yeah,
they?
they're gonna come till
Yeah.
next
Who
Wednesday.
the vendors were?
Yeah, no, the people were.
What's that?
I'm not waiting up there. They got 15 food. I am not waiting in that line
Usually
for
it's
45
long
minutes to an hour. They said, we seen your signs and we come back.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it is
then-
tough to get something to eat up there.
I've got people that come back year after year. We went through,
But yeah, I'm tired.
was it 45 cinnamon
You
rolls?
say he's about done getting the meters in?
Yeah, I mean,
They got
it's just
600,
crazy. But repeat people that just keep coming back every year.
unless you
'cause they
put
know
more
that.
on this one.
You look up,
Who
like,
lives in that house behind you? Or to the south of it?
Yeah, 600 the last time I
to
checked.
the south,
Yeah, directly if you walk out.
my son.
I don't know how
Oh, is
she's
that your
doing.
son's? I love that property, man. That'd be, you feel like
That's
you're out.
where Ralph lived.
Oh, well, yeah. Feels like you're out of town.
Yeah.
But yet you're in
Yeah,
town.
he should be done this.
Yeah.
next
Yeah,
week.
the only neighbor she got is Dawn Girl.
She's
Yeah.
all online. Put the hardware up.
Yeah,
and
yeah. Darian and his dog lives there.
We
Yeah.
don't need to,
But
make a
Yeah, we
motion
did
on
that
any of this
for
stuff.
14
We
years.
just sign it.
Just got to be more yard
it's a lot of work.
stuff that I wanted to deal with, so,
Anytime the wind blows, limbs fall.
yeah. I still get tickled when I think back talking to Darian about when we first got there. He's like, oh yeah, I like picking up sticks. And I'm like, yeah, we'll see how long that lasts.
I like picking up sticks. I do.
Yeah.
By myself, alone, in
Hi, guys.
quiet.
Relax.
I figured Max would be sitting there. So.
That's what I like.
Sorry, he's had to do
So,
that.
Yep.
hi Max.
Hello.
Sorry, you got sit by Terry.
Yeah. Somebody has to do it.
Yeah, just read this and pass it on.
Alright, sorry.
Everybody's ready except him.
Oh, they already did? Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I was in there.
Yeah, he passed it. All right.
too.
I didn't hear
I heard something I didn't know.
How you feeling?
anything. Good.
That's good.
Yeah, I think it's helping, especially with this. Yeah.
How can you let Cody win both times?
Man, we should have beat him that last game. Dave Randolph and I. Just didn't throw it right at the right time.
Oh,
Cornhole tournament we had down there. Did you see the grass they put down?
yeah. A little rain on that thing already taken off.
Yeah,
That's good dirt underneath there.
it is good.
I
Could
gave her that bait there yesterday, but today.
use a little rain.
Yeah, for sure.
I gave
Supposed to
her.
rain tomorrow too.
At the golf cart.
You go to the golf cart, Nick?
Yeah.
Figured those two.
I put this on mine.
Those two, I
I thought maybe I
they'll
need
need
it.
Cause I have to have it, what do you mean,
probably
throw
trust
it in here?
do the job right.
Yeah.
So she says she's gonna look into seeing what it takes to get it ordered out and fixed. You know, they're not allowed to have property. It's your property.
Yep.
You do whatever you need to, including evicting.
Don't forget your camera.
Yeah. Watch my language.
Yeah, nice. You don't have to be nice.
Well, you don't have to.
Yeah,
Mine
it's
too.
fine.
They don't stop.
Okay, September 24, 2026 meeting.
Okay, well, welcome Max to the town council.
Thank you. Well,
Sorry you
thank you.
have to be here at this occasion.
Yeah, me
To
too.
fill Joe's spot, so I'm appreciative that you offered to do it.
Just his spot. I ain't replacing him.
No, you can't replace
I don't think that's possible.
So, according to law, we have to do an election of officers. We got a full council here. So then we'll elect the president first and then the vice president. So what we'll have to do is have a nomination for a president at this time.
Make a motion that we nominate Terry for president.
I'll second.
Now we have to.
Now, all in, yeah, who all in motion, I guess?
Who's all in favor?
Who's all in favor of Terry being
President.
president?
Mm-hmm. All, okay.
Thanks, Don. Okay. Now, have a nomination for vice president.
I'll nominate Don. Vice President.
On me? I'll second motion.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Don, congratulations.
Now you can't miss any meetings.
I'll try not to.
Okay.
Especially the ones he misses.
Yeah. Okay, now we need to approve the minutes. Any questions or revisions on the minutes? Looks like you had kind of a busy schedule, but you handled it well, so that's good.
I make a motion, we approve the minutes as presented.
I'll second motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now we've got accounts payable. Any questions or on accounts payable?
I make a motion to accept the accounts payable.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Now this is just a bank balances, Max, and all we have to do is initial, we don't have to make a motion or anything, it just shows the.
Yeah, I came up and went over that with Regina
Okay.
this morning.
Just shows you received it.
I don't know if it's the paper or the pen.
There it is.
I'm going to create it. That one work?
Yep. Yes, he's working.
Give me
He's pretty big.
Okay, we need to do the adoption of the budget, 2026.
Yeah, just have everybody go ahead and sign those.
Sign all three of these.
Yeah. It just, and then we'll do the adoption. It just shows that those are the ones I was telling you, Max, that we received.
Okay. Is there any new or old business?
Then we'll go ahead and do the adopt of the budget now.
Oh, adopt the budget? Oh,
Now.
oh, we gotta adopt it, okay.
Yeah, since we got that done. So, someone just needs to make an emotion to adopt and second it, and then everyone will sign.
I make a motion, we adopt the 2026 budget.
Second?
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, so sign, mark your box and then sign.
All right. Now, is there any new or old business? Anybody have anything?
Getting back to the signs,
There's a lot.
the signs, the stop signs.
Okay.
There were 60 stop signs and 1 yield sign, 2 speed limit signs. I've contacted 3 companies. They're supposed to be getting with me with the quotes. I don't know if did you get hold of anybody?
I hadn't heard anything back from them yet.
So, what I asked for quotes were for the stop signs, the 1 yield side speed limit, and the 63 posts.
If we approve that, do we have the money to get them, do you think?
It depends on the quote, cause
Okay,
I don't have a
sure.
quote, so,
Okay.
yeah. Now, what Emmett had received, we had some money, some to start them, right? That we went over the sign, that I went over the signs with you. In one of the meetings, we discussed it, and we have some money to sign, or to start it anyways.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we can do some,
Okay.
if need to, however many we get started on it.
I don't know what account that comes out of, but
We have a sign
it's
account,
like that.
yeah,
And it's,
street sign account, yeah, we have one. We use some money already, but it depends on the cost, and I don't have a cost, so,
okay.
but we could probably just start some if we want to.
Do you get a quote for the cost more or not?
I'm waiting on.
Okay.
They were gonna try. I called them today, and they were gonna try and have them back today, but probably tomorrow.
Is there more money in this new budget for that?
Well, we're starting over in another budget, so
Oh, is that-
what we
that's
normally
what I
do,
said. Is there
right,
money in
yeah,
there?
for
Yeah.
20, yeah. That's why I said we can start some and then, or maybe use our utility and pay it back.
Okay, well,
Something
we
like
get a
that we
quote,
can
we get a
discuss
quote, we
later.
can act on it then, I guess.
Yeah, once we see the quote,
Yeah.
we'll be able to act on it.
Cause we
Because,
can always borrow.
I mean, looking at some of those stop signs, they're in bad shape. Some of them are.
Right. Did you have down the railroad sign right by the school? The railroad crossing, the yellow one with the X?
Mm-mm.
Look at that when you go home. It's really sun faded and almost gone.
Yeah.
There's one on
I
the,
didn't know, it's on the right before you go over.
okay, there's one on the east side. That's got the, like the hazard for the semis.
Is it?
It's got
Oh,
the
yeah,
cro-
that's
Oh,
because
okay.
of the steep,
Yeah.
steep
yeah,
crossing.
that's not a railroad thing.
Now, some of those with the railroad puts those up.
That's what I was kinda
They
wondering.
used to, yeah,
I know we put up a lot of the semi-caution ones.
right, but the ones with the actual X for the railroad put up.
I got my list from Ken on the signs.
They don't, still have, you can get, they don't do that anymore, the state said it's their responsibility now. But if you wanna get a grant for GRIP, we got a grant a few years ago to do all the pavement markings and signs. If you wanna get it again, we'll apply for it.
I think you said there wasn't any grants last time for
There
for
was,
signs.
no, there were the grants for signs like stop signs,
But for the
but we can get a
railroad
grant
signs.
through the railroad
Oh,
office.
okay.
If you wanted to do those, you could replace those if you want to. If you go through for CCMG, you can get the signs that you're working on the streets for. So if you're working on Ripley, you can get Ripley signs all in that grant. About usually about $1,200 a piece for posting sign. So if you wanted to do that, you can get them through CCMG, or you can get railroad grant to do the crossings if you wanted to redo those.
Yeah, the signs I was looking at are federal and state, and they're averaging anywhere from $60 to $75 a sign.
The post installation, but the installation's gonna be about $1,000. That's it.
Yeah, these are just signs. I didn't.
Okay.
We can't put them on?
You can put one.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Look at him in a post, look at him in a post digger or a bagger.
Based on your numbers, Mark, that you had, depending on where you got the signs from, you know, it was anywhere from 8,100 to about 9,600 for getting the materials to do all of it as breakaway with correct heights and all that.
Right. What size post do we need? I put down 10 foot because you're gonna have to go down if it's 7.
Well, usually I'd get the 12 foot, cut 3 foot off, drive the 3 in and use that as the breakaway. Because we don't have a way to, even the 10 foot's kind of pushing for even the Bobcat to help push them in. So we've been doing that since we do them as breakaway. So
I asked for
that way
10,
if the
so
old,
it'd
if
have
the
to
old
be
post
adjusted.
is too twisted or bent, that we can just use the same hole, take the new 3 foot section, put it in, and then that way it's just an easy bolt up process.
Now, do you have to get a locator on each one of those? When you drive them in Grand that deep?
Typically, but usually if I'm putting in the same spot.
Same spot, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, if we're putting in new, I always call in
Okay.
for new location, but typically the old, I'm using the same exact.
Any other new business?
Kinda started looking at the wraps for the poles, so I'd like to get with you and
Okay.
kinda go over, I mean, do we want the garland again, the
All sorts of
LED
aluminum in
lights? You
It
like
is
that?
with me.
Yeah, it wouldn't look good if I picked it up.
No,
So, yeah,
they look
I
great.
did start looking at all that stuff though.
Dawn's official. Looks that good.
Yeah, she was voted to do this. Yay. I have a couple things here. So today I received an invoice from Kelly, who is the My Guy Heating and Cooling down on South Street, right there where the garages, the town garage.
R&M used to be.
Smith Building, yeah.
I guess they were having trouble with clogging or something in their building. Well, she was told that it was on their side. So they ended up getting a plumber. Well, when they got the plumber, I guess it's on the town side. So she said if I hadn't really known that, I wouldn't have got a plumber. So she ended up getting invoiced for $775. So I told her to send me the invoice. I feel maybe the town should probably take care of it since she was told that it was on her side and it wasn't.
What was the situation?
Who told them that?
Yeah.
The
Was
plumber.
It ended up being, there was a blockage in the main there on South Street. What it ended up being, well, when this first happened, I was out yesterday because I was at the dentist getting the tooth taken care of when this originally came up. And what I understood was that we hadn't had anyone else, and it was said that there's a good chance that it's on their side, but we haven't checked our side yet, and that's what I got from the situation. Wasn't they weren't told a definite it was on their side.
Who talked to them?
It was Tim that talked since I was.
So the blockage was in the main on South
Yes.
Street?
But I guess she was thinking that was on hers from the information we gave her.
Right. And so they got the plumber, and the plumber's the one that found it on the town side. So she goes, she didn't want to start, any trouble or anything. She goes, but if I had known for sure, I would not have gotten a plumber.
Did the plumber break did he get it loose? Or we did?
No, that was actually yesterday, the end of the day. We tried jetting it, our jetter couldn't get through it, so I called AccuDig first thing this morning, and they got here about noon. And with theirs, higher pressure, they were able to get through it, but it was pretty substantial and got it going.
So that's $750 for them just going through and not getting it.
$775.
Well,
Plumber to
Yeah, they
figure out
not
what
even
it
getting
was.
it. That's just to figure it out.
No, they pulled the toilet out and run a jetter down through.
Oh,
Yeah.
They went out like 100.
They went out to the main.
They went to the manhole, and that's where they saw it, cause it was town. Town didn't ask
Right.
them to come in.
No, they got
The
their.
resident, or the owners did, because they were told, it was on their side. Well, it wasn't on their side, so they get billed, but like I said, she don't wanna start it, she goes, if we have to pay it, we'll pay it, but I told her to send us the invoice, because to me, we gave them the wrong information. They went out, got a plumber, now they have to pay the bill that wasn't even.
So they did call us first then.
How did we?
They
figure
called
out if
us,
it's
they
on
called
their
the town
side, or
first.
Who did?
we know where it was
That-
at?
They
5 guys.
five guys.
When I was
five
told
guys.
about
They
it, I
called
told
them.
them.
Yeah, see, yes, they
Okay.
were told,
Talked to Linda.
They
that's
called
how-
us first before
Right.
they called the plumber.
Since
Right.
they were the only one having issues,
Plumber because
chances
of
are
the information
it
we
would
gave.
probably be on their end.
and had she
Okay,
been
yeah.
It was out of town at the
she wouldn't have
time.
called.
Yeah, right, correct.
So I just
Yes.
kinda left it at that, and
To me, I
then
don't
from
think
there, I
that's
don't know what
fair to
happened.
her.
Okay.
No.
What'd he say? I'm sorry, I missed it.
Well, go ahead and explain.
When Linda told me about it, they were the only one that was having issues through that stretch. Normally, you would have multiple people if there's a main issue. And I told Linda that chances are that it's probably on their end, but Emmett was out of town, so I didn't wanna make any decisions without talking to him.
I don't have a problem covering it.
Everybody okay with?
I don't wanna make a motion, let's just be, so.
I'll make a motion that we pay the plumbing bill.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ken brought this in, wanted everyone to, think this would be okay? If you're okay with that?
Sounds good to me.
Looks good.
I'm happy with that.
Just so everyone knows, it was regarding the pickleball court put up for Jill that we talked about, so.
I don't know that we need a motion for that, do we?
No, if you guys are just all okay with it, then, okay, Ken, I guess they're okay with it, so we can go ahead.
I'll do that.
Okay,
Thanks, Ken.
thanks, yeah, thank you.
I had one other thing. With all the cracks down there at the Hart, or the Hart Park and stuff, if we were gonna be able to get an estimate, start looking at that. Would that, is there any way to seal those cracks with the pavement crews, with the grant money for that?
Where's this at?
The Hart to Hart, it's got, I mean, there's cracks in it, it's even got large amounts of grass growing in some spots.
Not unless we declared a road.
Yeah, okay, I didn't know since it was asphalt.
Has to be on your inventory list, unfortunately.
Or at least get a quote to seal it somehow, seal those cracks so we don't lose that quicker than we need to.
And we just redid it, didn't we?
2 years ago, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know if the county would, I used to have the county help do stuff like that, that had the crack
Mhm.
sealer. If they'd be
I
interested
never
or
thought
not.
about that.
That's worth
We're checking
talking
into.
to them, see if they help us out.
Yeah, I can get hold of the county on that. 'Cause originally I was gonna see about just getting quotes for somebody to seam seal it, just to see what it would be for somebody else, but.
You might talk to them also, if, on those stop signs, if they're gonna make a big order at one time, you might be able to throw them in there and get it.
Mhm.
They make their signs now.
Oh, do they
They
make
have
them?
a sign truck.
They make
I
it- they
briefly
make stop
talked to
signs?
Chad, yeah. I briefly had talked to him one other time about possibly making some, but he had just, taken the position in January. So now it's further in the year and we're coming into fall, which is a little bit slower for him, so I gotta talk to him anyways. Maybe I can get over there tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean,
You
worth
guys
the
can
hassle.
ask
We're
him.
asking,
Yeah.
I'm good, say no.
I gotta talk to him about some reeling anyways.
That's all I had. I
Anybody else got
don't wanna
anything?
see it fall apart and then we have to spend all that money to
Sure.
redo it.
I agree. Only thing I wanna add is the pavilion is done. We got the grass mat down, like they put along the curbs. So we've got good black dirt underneath of it. So all we need is Mother Nature to help out with a little bit of water.
Do we have any extra of those lights that you put on the other one that we can put on those?
Yeah.
No, I don't. We just got the one. I was planning on getting more
Okay.
like that, or seeing if there are any that'd be a little brighter, especially with the cornhole being there. See what our options are.
That'd be nice.
Are those solar powered?
Yeah, the one that got on the existing one is solar.
Okay.
Solar in motion, so it's got the dim setting, and then once there's motion, then it goes full bright.
Okay.
It makes it nice if you're driving by, it's dark, you can see if anybody's lingering out underneath there at 2 in the morning.
So, well, that's all I have.
That's all I have.
Okay,
Shiny towards the houses.
Ken, you got any updates or anything?
Yeah,
Like cornhole at night.
I have did you pass those around?
It's too bright.
There's upcoming reports and items due, and I think there's one for Emmett there. So that's the list of things that are coming up here in the next 6 to 8 months. The town has to deal with.
You guys have one?
It's alright.
Okay, go ahead.
So, if you guys wanna think about what you wanna do there, or what Emmett wants to do there, those are the things that are coming up to do. State Road 43, water line moves, I'm waiting on F&K to tell me when they're gonna be in here, start that. They've got the contract and hopefully they'll be in here in the next couple of weeks.
What are we going, we have to go deeper? Is that why we're doing it?
Yeah. Yeah, we gotta go deeper because of the storm main that they're putting down 43. We gotta drop a lot of them down to close to 12 foot so they clear the bottom with
So
enough
there's
enough
four?
clearances.
Is
Yeah.
there 4 of them?
There's 4 major crossings, yes.
Now, are they directional boring that under?
Then Dash Shield has requested a pay application. Their contract amount is 600 or 560,000, and they've got about. Last time I checked, they had 560 meters. They're asking for 600. I think it's probably more than that.
Mhm.
They're asking for $358,849.46 out of the contract of 500. I don't know that Linda's had any problems changing over from.
Oh, the changeover? So
Yeah.
far, I think she's doing fine.
So when that's done, they'll put the hardware up, and then you can start reading meters.
Well, yeah, Keystone already has the program, so whenever we need them to change our program over, we have to get with utility supply, and you guys need to get your laptop,
Mhm.
cause we have to get it, so they can come in and train us.
So-
So then
hopefully next month that'll be done.
Yes, they
Like-
said it only take about 15 minutes, just do our changeovers.
Like Terry said, go through a building cycle first and do it afterwards, so if there's any issues.
Okay.
Request permission to submit this 358,849.46 for payment to the state, either through the grant or through the SRF issue.
Yep, I'll give you
Need a motion?
Got a motion?
I make a motion that we pay, is it Dalshall or the state?
That you
Dashiell.
will send it to the state, they'll send them payment.
Make a motion for Dashiell for the amount they requested.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
The last thing I've got is we're working on improvements to the wastewater treatment plant. And one of the things they always wanna see is how it affects the residents. When we had, the water project was not that difficult to show how it affects the residents, but one of the things they wanna see, again, is how it affects the residents and how the residents are, how you reach out to them, how you interact with them. So I was thinking, it's a crazy idea, do an open house at the wastewater plant. I'm not sure if that's crazy feasible. Somehow we could make them park somewhere and maybe have them roped off and just have signs showing what each piece is. But that would show,
Take pictures.
take pictures of people visiting. Don't know, this is something, Emmett, I don't know what you think about that. I talked to you about it beforehand, we just need to get moving on that project since we're funding deadlines coming up pretty quick.
Real, not in detail, but what's the scope of that project? I mean, is it, what are the major improvements?
We say the biggest one would be adding in another 40-foot clarifier, taking the old one out to double the treatment that way. But the rest of it is mainly just going through, new motors and pumps where needed, basically updating like the main controls. A lot of that's getting outdated. We're having issues with that where a lot of drivers are going bad. Yeah. So
Increasing sludge handling at all?
We're going to change the motors in the oxidation ditch to discs, so you can vary your sludge and you can waste it. Then with the second 40-foot diameter clarifier, we'll have additional sludge hauling, and then we're going to put in the a better mixer, constant mixer in there, so that the sludge
In the sludge tank?
the sludge tank itself with the withdrawal pipe through it. So there will be some additional sludge handling by changing the discs, by getting the additional oxygen, the additional wasting capacity, secondary clarifier, and the sludge holder tank with a better mixing. So yes, there will be better capabilities to reduce that sludge instead of wasting unreduced sludge. The other project parts are we're going to put a new control system in. We'll run new control wires out to each piece with the ability to shut off and on at the center, back to the plant. We're going to replace the UV system. We're going to turn that UV system 90 degrees instead of hanging uphill and back around this way and back around. So we'll have a new UV system that turns 90, gets rid of that water quicker instead of backing it up at the UV channel. New motors at the influence sludge pumps. Ability to change when you get a heavy rain, to automatically move some of that water into the existing oxidation, the old oxidation ditch by a solenoid valve, and then any tanks, things like that. Should have brought a summary of
So
it.
if you move that, no, that's fine, but if you move the UV out of the UV tank, then the metering will go
South.
So you're gonna put all new metering in?
Yes.
Yeah.
So it'll be a lot more accurate, a lot easier. Instead of going uphill, it's gonna go downhill.
See, the reason that was like that is they put the metering in the UV tank.
Yeah.
And we told them that wasn't gonna work, and it didn't, so they ended up having to put that
Partial flume.
over there. Yeah.
So we'll change it. It'll be off the meter.
Yeah.
So all of that together, cleaning and visiting tanks. We'll have red worms for sale if anybody wants to buy some red worms.
Bring those, to the, when we have a open house here.
So I didn't know, maybe we could rope something off, invite people down there, say, here's your wastewater plant. I'm not sure.
We've done that before.
Do you have any people show up?
Not very many, but a few
What
were
about
interested.
food?
No,
They
we'll
serve
make,
food,
We
I
had
mean.
donuts, we had donuts and coffee.
That might be on my list.
we,
That
There
was
you
the year
go.
I started.
Yeah.
I was there.
Food there.
Yeah.
free tomatoes, yeah.
Free finger food, you know, some cheese and
Oh, we had
crackers.
something at school too, what was that?
Yeah, we had one.
Pizza and
We had one
brownies
meeting,
and drinks.
That was to get somebody there, that was to get enough people
I'm
there
sure it'll
or
be
something.
fine, but
Unless
Yeah,
someone
yeah.
has another idea how to engage the public, that's what I suggest, if we could set that up somehow, and I'll work with them to get that done, if that's okay with you or
Vice
not.
President can do a YouTube video.
Okay, okay, we'll do that.
Yeah.
That's all I've got, thank you.
I got a question for you. When do we have to have the streets identified that we want?
The 31st is the deadline, so
31st of October?
you could give me till the 29th or 30th, that'd be great,
You mean this month,
the next month.
next month? So where would
It'd be pretty quick.
I know, right.
Yeah, okay.
Sometime a couple of days before the deadline would be
Yeah.
okay. The sooner the better though, because of the funding but
Now, do you have any idea how many lateral that'll cover or whatever? I mean, we can't just ask for a whole lot, or can we ask for?
you tell me which streets, I'll do the cost estimates, I'll get them back to you, and then you can pick and choose.
So you get the numbers, that's
I'll-
the streets.
Yeah, the way we've always done it. We, we'll
It's
estimate
done and everything
what you
else
wanna
is
do
here,
based upon
so.
streets you wanna do, we'll give you the cost estimates, you can pick and choose which ones you wanna do.
So if we can have them to you by the next meeting, it'd be,
Yep, that'd be perfect.
I've got the list unless anybody wants to add to it.
you got a
I'll
list?
start
You
it.
got
Yeah.
this, that's right.
All right,
Yeah,
right.
he's had it.
Tell us what you got
I
so
didn't,
far.
I didn't know you had,
Yeah,
I saw
yeah.
where you had some items, but I didn't know if you,
I got, Mill Street between Fifth and Eighth, Davis Street between Fifth and Seventh, plus some curbs possibly, and then Ripley, from Fourth Street pretty much to 18.
Okay.
So,
is there any way you can give us a copy of that, so I can,
yeah,
I can look at it
Email
myself?
it to you.
Each one of us can look at it,
yeah, I can do that,
that way we
Just add on to it.
just add on
Yeah,
to it.
Ripley's pretty bad.
yeah.
So, appreciate you doing that, Ralph.
Needs a lot covered.
Okay.
I'm joking.
Terry, you got anything?
I don't have anything at this present time. Does anybody have any questions or anything for me? It was quick and easy then.
No,
Yeah, I'm pretty good.
I'm feeling great. I'm in shirt sleeves. It's almost October. We're doing great.
you're liking it, yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. Jason, you got anything?
Yeah, I got a couple of things. First off, I just kind of wanted to know where we're at with the ambulance with what Rebecca found out. I don't know if anybody had heard from her or.
Did you talk to the trustee?
Yeah, she said it needed to go to her or the fire department. So she was okay with that, but we needed, Monticello needs to hear from Rebecca. And nobody's heard from her.
After
So,
the last meeting, no, she's never.
I think we were waiting on you
Yeah,
to
we
get.
were
with
waiting
Yeah, the last time we were
trustee.
waiting on you to
yeah, I know, I
talk to
came back in and
trustee.
talked to her after
Yeah,
I talked to the trustee right after.
Okay, we didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the first we've heard of it.
Oh.
So we're waiting on Rebecca. She needed to get with George Loy to change the verbiage of what they've got. They need to vote on it, and then she could change what we had.
Yeah.
So Prairie's not gonna take the ambulance?
Yeah, Prairie said it would be fine with Prairie taking it or the fire department taking it.
Okay,
All three of us are government entities that can accept that.
right, I understand.
But
So-
what kind of dollars are we talking about to get it ready to run? That's,
it was like
that's a big question.
That'll be
It's
on them.
almost 70.
That'd be on the fire department?
If the Prairie Township would take
Yeah,
it.
if we take it
that-
over,
It
it'll be
won't be
set
town.
right around
It'll
70
have-
grand.
Won't cost us anything?
No,
Town?
no.
That's what
Oh.
we were wanting.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I need to go to us.
That's
so we
why I
can,
asked to table it last time, because I thought if we
Okay.
accept it as the town, then we're liable for
Okay, I
all the
hadn't
costs.
heard about that.
Maintenance, insurance and all that.
Yeah,
right,
yeah,
right.
I wasn't here the last meeting, so.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Wasn't.
My apologies.
yeah.
All right,
I'd better been here than where I was at.
you can live stream us now.
That's what I'm gonna-
Later,
My house
later.
bed.
So are we on a time crunch here and getting this done, or?
Well,
or you just
we've been
want?
playing this game since May,
Yeah.
so I've been kind of wanting to get it in service. So, because I have money set aside for that now, and if we wait much longer, then it'll go into my next year's money, and I wanted to get it done this year. So
Yeah.
So I'll
I
send
did-
Rebecca.
Rebecca an email, yeah.
yeah, I did
Yeah.
call Rebecca to kind of see where she was at on it or what she thought, and she never called me back. So I mean, I know she's your attorney, but I just wanted to know where she was at with George.
Okay, I'll send her an email.
Secondly, when I know this is First Source did the building, they put vinyl tile down instead of carpet. Well, the vinyl tile was supposed to have been treated or something, like
A sealer?
sealed.
Mhm.
It wasn't, so it's deteriorating quick. Like
They said they didn't put a wax sealer on it.
correct. So, like the high traffic areas where the chairs are at, where the rollers are at, those areas are starting to flake the vinyl up. The blue's gone now; it's just white. So,
Can you guys call in somebody like Right Way? I think they might.
well, that's what I
Stuff
wanted.
like
I
that.
mean, it's not our building, so
Yeah, it's our building.
Mhm.
Right,
So,
right. So
I
we
mean,
need to get a cost estimate.
Is there a
to
warranty
see.
on that, Ken?
The warrant is expired, but they come back and fixed a few things. I can give them a call and tell them, did they come back and fix those doors? They said there's overhead doors they need to fix. Something about doors.
All the doors got taken care of.
Okay.
Was there any issues other than the tiles that are out?
no, the benches.
Benches, but we got that taken care of
Yeah.
ourselves.
I will send him an email with a tersely worded comment that you need to come fix your problem, or something there like that.
And we know they weren't sealed, right?
Yeah, it's,
Yeah,
yeah. You
You
can.
can-
You're more welcome.
Because they're
to
gonna
go.
argue it probably.
yeah, definitely not sealed.
Definitely not sealed. I mean, it had no shine to it at all.
I mean, they put
but we
something-
didn't.
They
we
put
didn't-
something down there at the end, but I forget what it was, but it wasn't a proper.
We didn't realize that at first until we started
You
seeing
probably
it.
know
Well,
until
yeah,
it started
yeah,
getting
until you
done.
start
At first it looked
reading
nice,
it,
but then
yeah,
now it's like,
where
what is
and-
going on
yeah.
here? So,
They use mop and
I will try my best to get them to do it, to get it fixed.
okay, and then
Not then
we had alternatives to that. I mean, I don't know. We could probably replace it or throw something down on top of it if they can't fix it, but we'll cover that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks. How did the
Had the pancake
breakfast go?
Enough to pay for new
There's a
fire truck?
record. What?
Enough to pay for new fire truck?
No, I regret to inform you that the numbers were lower than we expected on the profit wise,
Yeah.
but we're still at $6 a meal. So we did have record number attendance, but we also, with the cost of food going up and everything, it's hurting our bottom line. So next year we're thinking about raising our prices finally after 100 years or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I think that would,
I think that'd be a good idea.
Yeah, we've held on to $6 as long as we could, and I think it's time that
Yeah.
we're gonna have to raise it.
Yeah, you can't.
One of our problems, or part of the problem this year was we did Monon Meats. Well, Arna went out of business, so now we're like, oh, now we gotta do something different. Well, we went with Monon Meats. Well, now Monon Meats isn't there, so I mean most of the meat there now is overcooked. So we're gonna we went with Butler, and it was a little more expensive. So, or,
But
well,
everybody loved it.
it was good.
Say,
Everybody complimented on it.
It was good.
yeah, I'm not gonna deny it was good. So we would like to use them again because of the reviews, and then increase our prices to.
That sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
that's
everybody will
basically-
remember if it was good and they want it.
With the kind of prices that all the food booths are and stuff, I
Yeah.
don't think anybody's gonna complain
No.
about you guys raising it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, we usually go off donations. I mean, that usually helps.
Yeah.
But I get it. Times are tough, so I think we're gonna have to raise the prices.
Yeah, yeah.
We ain't decided where we're going with it yet, but we'll have our meeting next month and we'll figure it from there. But
We got some numbers to go off of, so.
yeah, we had 922 people.
Really?
Yeah, that ate
That's
there.
a good turnout.
Yeah, the previous year was what?
792.
So
That's a pretty
quite the
big
spike,
Yeah.
and that was higher than the year before because of the new building. So
Yeah.
the year before was
Like 641.
yeah. So they're going up fast. So
Yeah.
We damn near ran out of sausage this year. We cooked it all, but we still had,
Maybe 20 pounds left.
yeah, maybe 20 pounds left that was cooked that we didn't serve.
I say for
We-
next year.
We ran out of pancake mix. Yeah, good idea, Mark. I'll make
You
sure I
guys
send you
use
some.
pancake mix or biscuit mix?
I'm gonna say
Huh?
your plate.
You
Look at
guys
a
use
special
pancake
cooler
mix or
for you.
biscuit?
Pancakes.
We used pancake mix. This year we went with,
We bought
Maker.
milk at Sam's.
Yeah.
But I ran to Dollar General and got 15 boxes and Family Dollar and got 8 more boxes and we made it all.
Wow.
so, and we did pretty good on that part.
Yeah.
So we just need to raise our prices because we're getting the customers or the
Yeah.
people coming
Well,
in to
it's-
eat.
With a bigger fire station, it's a lot more convenient and more organized and spacing's really
More
good.
room.
Right.
And you had a lot of good help, you know, the younger kids coming in and
Right.
cleaning tables and
Yeah.
I thought it went real well.
Yeah, we donate money to their cause too for helping us. So, you know, it's not a lot, but it helps out
Right.
to keep them coming back to help us. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought it was
band,
well organized.
volleyball, yeah, they're all there. Yeah, and with it being all white in there and clean and new and the white tables and white chairs, I mean, it just presents, I don't know, like almost like an elegant atmosphere. Like you're in there like, oh, we're at a wedding reception or something. It's pretty nice.
I remember we used to get the old tables from the school.
Well, the tables were from the fire department, the chairs were from the school, and then we,
Oh, okay,
yeah. So,
all right,
anything else?
thank you.
Thank you.
Emmett? Oh, he just left for some reason.
He stepped out, he had a phone call.
Oh, okay. Troy, you're up next.
All right. So during the last couple weeks, we had several things go on. Some of the highlights that are newsworthy, I guess. I had a shots fired call at the ADM, and apparently they didn't realize they were still in town. Apparently they have a rat problem. So they said they had rats big as cats, so they were trying to eliminate some of them. But I said, you know, hey, you're still in town, so yeah, I don't know. I personally don't care if they want to kill some rats, but they are still in town. But yeah, so they can't be shooting like that.
Problem with pancake breakfast.
Dealt with a transient person. We get those every once in a while. Dealt with an overdose, a domestic. During the festival, we helped with a 1-car accident, and then we also down there on 8th Street had a two golf cart and a vehicle accident. 2 golf carts hit and then spun one around, hit another.
That's pretty
Hit
good.
another vehicle.
That's a pretty
I'm not trying to make light of it, but
That's
you
pretty
know,
good, yeah.
nobody was hurt, so it was just all property
Still
damage.
trying to figure out how that happened.
Yeah, Wayne covered that for me. So anyway, overall the festival went well. I just had some minor issues with the parking at Hunter Nutrition and some particular residents up there that we deal with every year. So, but other than that, it went fairly well. Fire marshal, I met him. He did his report and we had no violations. I was impressed with the fire marshal that when he did come, any suggestions or whatever, he actually talked to the vendors and explained what they need to do in the future. So he was actually overall beneficial to us, I think. I think the one way, I didn't hear of any really too many negative reports about the one way going on Wood and Brackney. I thought that went well.
I saw a benefit in it.
Yeah, so I think that's worth doing. I was contacted by a couple residents that requested 4th and 5th Street be a one-way for next year. I personally don't see traffic on that weekend is bad everywhere. I don't really see a benefit to doing 4th and 5th Street down there as a one-way. I think Regina and I talked about the trash didn't get picked up in certain houses around there, and that might be eliminated by maybe different days for that weekend,
Talk
whatever.
about it. Yeah. I
I
wanna
was thinking
talk
about
to
that. I
them.
saw I followed track of that. I thought,
Yeah,
boy,
or-
Come
or-
up with a solution.
Or a suggestion,
'Cause it
maybe
was on
have
Fridays
bringing
and
two
it
two
was-
vehicles in early in the morning because they're usually done by noon. So if they bring in two that day, they might be done by 9.
Yeah, but they're still
I'm
packed.
talking on Friday, it was so packed that they were
Yeah.
having difficulty getting.
Yes.
it,
8 o'clock in the morning, they were.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah. So I mean, it's tight. It's tight everywhere. So I can imagine. I know their dilemma for trying to get a big truck around there and not worrying about
Yeah,
hitting things and.
well, they could
That
change
Murphy
it to
Street's
Sunday,
one
or
main road anyway.
Sunday would probably be the best, cause then you'd have all the people, trash from the sales and stuff, they could get at the same time.
Yeah, just
Well,
need
I
to
saw them,
coordinate
they
with
brought around a smaller, single axle trash truck, so.
On
Yeah.
Monday, they think they were picking up trash.
Well,
Yeah.
they did come in and pick up over there, but didn't get picked up, so they did come back in Monday
Yeah.
just to do those.
Well, you didn't tell me they were coming around on Monday, and I'm like, I didn't know.
And they were also marking what they missed, so.
So maybe we should contact them next year and see if we can change the date.
That's what I said, I'm gonna get with them and see
Yeah.
if there's a solution we can come up
That'd
with,
be good.
yeah.
But we're still gonna have people that's gonna put it out on a Friday, don't get the memo.
Right.
Yeah,
So you're going 6 of one, half a dozen of the
I
other.
can do an alert for those that are on it, and then, yeah, there's a lot of people on our alert, so most of them will get it. But we'll figure it out.
I had a concern with a resident down on South Street, and a sewer line that was broke. Had backed up raw sewage in their yard, causing an obnoxious smell. Plus the disarray of the whole property. So Emmett, we've been talking to them, trying to figure out what to do with apparently they have a broken sewer line, and this is about the same area as what you talked about earlier. So once that was fixed, their raw sewage went down. That's not to say they still have a broken pipe somewhere. So that still needs to be
their
addressed.
pipe,
It's their pipe. It's their pipe. So I gave an abatement to the residents, but the owners also live down here on 3rd Street. So I talked to the owners today and gave her AccuDig, gave her Rock and Dirt, just suggestions to get those companies in here to get it fixed, and she said that she would start working on that to try to get that done. Because I know the residents that live there would not be able to afford to do anything like that. But the property owner actually is the parents over here. So we're working on that, and I also gave the abatement to get yards cleaned up and all
Have they ever cleaned that one up there on 43? It's next to, the lady used to be on the ambulance.
Next to Regina.
Forest, I don't know, it ain't Forest, no, it's that way. It's right there, 2 houses back from the corner. If you're going out of town, the last street.
The yellow one right next to
Oh, I can't think of her name.
the brown house is 911. It has 911 on
That's the
the.
one you're thinking of?
Oh,
She put the solar panels in.
1010 South Prairie, the one on the corner.
Lee
there.
Amos.
Yes,
Lee.
thank you.
It'd be, if you're looking at Lee's house, it'd be the one on the right.
The yellow 2-story that's a rental.
Yes. I don't know if it's what super condition it's in. If that's the same, if we're not sure what you're referring to, but I'll take a look at it.
Yeah,
tonight.
take a look at it, I mean, before, when,
They usually always
Same
have
time
some type
we-
of trampoline, and they usually always have a mini, like a blow up pool there, and they're like a year-round yard sale type thing. They move it out, try to sell, and then they put it back to the porch.
Yeah,
So yeah, I know it's a mess at times
I'm
too.
not sure if that's the same house I'm talking about.
that'd be south of Lee's
No, I'm
house.
talking about the one north.
North of
The
it.
north between that Amix and
If you're looking from the
Yeah.
highway at
Okay.
Lee's, it'd be the one on the right, the house on the right.
That'd be
The north house.
oh, you mean the
It's a little house. It's got.
weeds and stuff
It's
along
got
the
a
edge?
lot of weeds around the whole house. and-
Well, I know she did. I know she cleaned the weeds up along the edge of the house, or the edge of the road.
Yeah, I was just asking, cause I
Yeah.
thought you evaded.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I gave her a citation for that as well.
Okay.
So Yeah, she did some cleanup.
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I
Yeah.
hadn't seen it.
Now I know how she's doing. Yeah, I gave her a ticket because I told her to mow the weeds down. She didn't do it. She had the weed whacker right there by the door, and she just didn't do it.
Okay.
So she did it after the citation, which was only $25, but still, it got done.
We just want to get their attention when it's like that.
Exactly. At a previous meeting, we discussed about making the intersection on First Street and either midway or more a stop sign, having
Yes.
a full stop. I didn't know if that still need to be done with an ordinance. I just wanted to kind of bring it up again to, if that's what we wanted to do.
I had a question on that because when you put those up, somebody's gonna have to stop there, okay, when they stop, then they're gonna have to take off and they're gonna create noise, you know, by stopping and starting. And so I didn't know, I know Chris was the one that asked for it, so I don't know which street you would put it on. So.
Well, if you put it at Moore, it'd make more sense, cause it's kinda in the middle of that stretch.
That's fine, but I mean, the residents are gonna have definitely a noisier problem that they got now. So.
It's
But
not
if you
really
put
different
it,
than
if you
anybody
put it
else's.
at Midway, you only got one block there, so you still have that long stretch.
It's not so bad with cars as it is.
Trucks.
When we put the four-way going up to the elevator, people wanted that. And then they come back and said, man, maybe we shouldn't have
Yeah,
done
the
that.
semi
semis
stopping and then starting
stopping.
again. Yeah,
They were
I don't
like,
think you're gonna have
maybe that
as
wasn't
much
a good idea.
as much noise with
With
cars.
cars, you won't have as much
Yeah.
noise.
I just want to be aware of that
Sure.
that could.
We're not all driving a GTO, Terry, and burning their tires
Maybe we could have that back.
Yeah.
Now,
back in the day.
Rebecca, would she'd probably have to do an ordinance for her or something?
Yeah, she said we needed an
Yeah,
ordinance.
she said that, so.
Okay, we
I
will
guess you
ask
might
her
need,
that on
might need a
next meeting.
location before she can write the ordinance.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe by next
My
meeting.
opinion, it's Moore Street.
That's fine. with
Like I
me.
say, it
Yeah, you'd
kinda
wanna do it in the intersection, you don't want
splits
out in just
the,
the middle of the
distance.
Yeah.
road, that'd be strange.
The more east and west, then it's the two signs.
Yeah,
It's a three-way intersection.
yeah.
Yes.
To make it a three-way stop. Okay. And then the last thing I had was just FYI. I talked about it briefly to a couple of you during the beginning that as of October 1st, the county's allowing side-by-sides on county roads. So I'm assuming at some point after October 1st it may come up again.
Maybe come into town.
Yeah.
Or make it run the county, yeah. You're right.
That's all I have. Thank you.
All right, thanks for, Emmett, I guess, you get to go now.
I don't know a whole lot. Just gonna see where we already touched on that. That's pretty much all we had as far as issues was the main earlier today there on South. Got that taken care of. On the water, as Ken said, coming along with the meters pretty good. We're actually getting a lot closer to getting those wrapped up. They're getting some of the odds and ends, some of the smaller size meters that they had to order some of, and going around and taking care of some of the ones we had issues with the valves on right now. But other than that, they've got the bulk of them taken care of. And then on Monday we do have a progress meeting for the project, and then as of right now it's still looking like end of October is when Artesian Pioneer will be in to start on the plant portion of the project. Electric, haven't had anything go on. Doing finalizing and getting my list together for tree trimming, get that taken care of, and then
Are they gonna do that yet this year?
yeah, I'm gonna try to get in and do that before we get too much further. And then as far as the festival, that all went pretty well. Really, the only issue we had was we had one of the decorative poles, the one in front of Jackson Street in particular. We had tested those earlier in the week, Wednesday prior. Everything worked fine. Well, in that morning, we started having an issue, no power, and there's a short, or is grounding out on the light pole itself. So, got the power killed right now. We've looked at it, but I'm gonna see about having an electrician come in and take a look at that, see if we can't figure out and get that back up and going. And then the big thing right now is just slowly getting transitioned, getting ready for leaf season. See, everything started changing, they're starting to fall already.
Yeah.
So,
We've been blowing them back to the woods already.
No, just today, Tim, he went through the leaf vac, got that going, ready to go. So here soon we'll be getting into that before we know it. And then I did get hold of Bailey Fence, who did the fence for the pickleball. It's looking like by the end of October they'll be doing that one section on the north end of the Wood Street Park, getting that replaced.
Now they're going back galvanized.
No, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go in black like
Black.
here. So then when we do the rest, we'll do the same as black, but we're doing that whole section just because out of all 700 foot, that's probably the worst looking, even prior to the tree falling on it. So yeah, but in October they should be getting in and getting that done. Figured around 3,000. We talked about it last meeting. It's gonna be a little closer to 3,600, but that's just prices. Everything went up, especially with going with the black as well instead of just the standard galvanized. But
It looks nicer.
yeah,
I think it'll stay nice.
Yeah, it'll stay nice longer because it's got the coating on there.
I noticed a couple of the alleys, one next to Lickety Split and the one going in towards Pizza King. And my golf cart about flipped it. Pothole.
Okay.
Did you guys get those or you working on that?
No, we're gonna get those. Like the one that like down by Lickety Split, we've hit that numerous times and even added gravel. But a lot of that's because
People just turn.
well, they turn, but it's the same. People are turning in the same way every time. So with the repeated direction of traffic, and that's where something I was actually thinking that maybe possibly on the next paving round, do just a small bit of it for where they turn in to where we could do 10 or 12 foot right there at the beginning of it, and then leave the rest gravel so that way we aren't dealing with the huge pothole.
Is that all gravel on that stretch? Is that-
Yes, originally that used to be asphalt from Lickety Split all the way up to Clapper. There's a short section north of 6th Street that's still asphalt, but that section was still in pretty good shape out of all of it. All the rest though we took out and put it out as gravel.
Right.
Because it was getting so rough. We were even having people bottom out from the ruts from the trash truck saying most of it is gravel.
There's a pothole up there on Ripley and 18
Yes.
too. That one.
Yep, that's
Yeah, that's,
He's like, I've already said that.
but the big thing has been finding cold patch to get that taken care of. Because Reese Riley didn't make any this year because they didn't have enough. Lafayette and the county and everything didn't have enough that they were needing, that they didn't make any. So probably gonna be going to Central Paving and Logan Sport to get some because they usually have some on hand. And the stuff that we used to get in bags and that usually never held up the greatest and hard to work with. So now with the craziness of the festival prep and all that done, I'll be getting up there to get some bulk so that we have it on hand.
Mhm.
okay.
Thank you.
Thanks, Emmett.
Emmett,
Yep.
I had one thing before you go. Monday at the progress meeting,
Mhm.
can we get council's permission to put the large diameter meters on change order for Dash U? And that way it's paid for by we have extra money left over. We have a contingency in the project. Do we ask the council to put that on a change order to have those in his contract so you don't have
Yeah.
to worry about it?
And if we could see about doing that since they're here doing all the other ones. I mean, most of them are gonna be pretty.
What do you want to do?
Basically have them do the large diameter meters as well.
Oh, they weren't gonna do that?
No, originally it was just slated for them doing the 3/4
Okay.
residential ones. But that's the other thing, we weren't sure where we were gonna be at as far as funds in the
Do we have to buy the
project.
meter yet too?
Yes, but we've got the list all together and ready for
Okay.
utility supply.
Okay. If we got the money.
I make a motion that we go ahead and have DeShiel, where they're here, put in the large meters.
Okay.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Alright.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Ken. Thanks.
Anything else?
Nope, I'm done.
I have one more
Oh.
thing. You did get the email from about Kirksey wanting to be here before our meeting,
Right.
first meeting. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we, okay. That's all I have.
Anything else? Motion for adjournment.
So move. Gina, what's